Here's something for your birthday, too.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Dr. Bob's Kitchen. It's a very special day. We are celebrating Dr. Bob's birthday. For his birthday, he asked for a Joan Crawford day. So we've been watching Joan Crawford movies all day, and I have been making very special Joan Crawford themed foods for Bob. On our menu this evening, we're going to have Joan Crawford's very special meatloaf recipe, limestone salad, which technically is not a Joan Crawford recipe, but she did order limestone salad. Well, rather, the actress playing her ordered limestone salad in Mommy Dearest. So, I thought I'd show you a little bit about the Joan Crawford meatloaf. Now, the ingredients are, we're actually halving this because there's just the two of us. But the ingredients are 2 pounds of ground sirloin or steak, 1 pound of ground veal, and 1 pound of pork sausage. We actually just bought the meatloaf mixed meat at the store. Then you also use eggs. I'll just run through this quickly. Eggs, an onion, green pepper, some Worcester sauce, brown meat sauce, which we just assume is gravy, 4 hard-boiled eggs, so we're going to be using 2 of those hard-boiled eggs, a few drops of hot pepper sauce, and water. You put the water in the pan to create moisture. So this is kind of how it goes together.
Tina! Bring me the axe!
I've prepared the ingredients ahead of time, as anyone in a successful cooking show does. So we have the meat, the onion, green pepper, so we're out of Worcester sauce right now, so we're using fish sauce. Because, as Bob reminded me, Worcester sauce is actually a Roman sauce that is actually just anchovies and like a ground up anchovies and spices. So fish sauce comes pretty close to it. And that's it. I really enjoy this part. I'm going to do something different now than what you're used to. When you're making the full recipe, it calls for 4 hard-boiled eggs. I'm actually using 2. And she tells you to press them gently into the meatloaf. And to mold the meatloaf around it. So basically you're having a little egg surprise inside, which I think is fascinating. When Bob and I were in graduate school getting our doctorates at the University of Maryland, we used to live in Laurel. And we would often go to the Dunkin' Donuts right by where we lived. We'd order a breakfast sandwich, or, we ordered breakfast sandwich, donuts, and coffee all the time. It's no wonder we look like we do. And I would always get a double egg, or 2 donuts put in my bag. Never fail, there would always be a lagniappe thrown into my bag. And Bob was just furious over it. You know, it would happen for years, like 2 years that we lived there. He said, how is this happening? How is it possible that you were getting this all the time, extra things? Well, one day we walked into Dunkin' Donuts and we learned, I don't exactly remember how we learned through conversation, that Satish and his sister assumed that I was a police officer. And they were always giving me extra food because I was a police officer. And then, for some reason, fate changed and Bob started getting extra things put into his bag, and I wasn't anymore. Don't know what happened. Perhaps Bob looked more like a law enforcement officer than I did. This is the half portion. Imagine what the full portion would look like when you could feed a very large family. I can't wait to see what it looks like when we cut it open. Et voila. Here is the Joan Crawford dinner. We have Joan Crawford's meatloaf, asparagus, au gratin potatoes, which we thought were sort of classic, and of course the limestone salad, to which we've added some tomatoes from our neighbor's garden. And the delight will be in seeing how those eggs look. Yes? Ah! What a juicy meatloaf. Look at that. Oh. There's the egg. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Can't wait to taste it. It should be delicious. Happy birthday, Bob.
Gee, thanks. 39 never looked so good, did it?
There's a name for you ladies, but it isn't used in high society, outside of a kennel.
So here we are. I'm going to try Joan Crawford's meatloaf recipe. It's got an egg in it, as you can see. And Dr. Husband just put more hot sauce on it.
Just a dab.
Just a dab. Do you want to taste the egg?
Oh, whatever you want. You know.
I'll taste it.
Sure. What do you think?
It's very different from meatloaf that Dr. Husband has made before. It's not. There's no tomato in it, right? No tomato sauce. No. It's kind of missing that tomatoey flavor. Mm-hmm. It's very oniony and peppery. It's not bad. It's just different.
It's different. Yeah.
I think I'd like some more. If you had more brown gravy in it, or on it.
Speaking of egg surprises, in Italy, we had, the last night that we were there, I had egg on a pizza. Remember? That was fantastic.
Egg on a pizza in
fantastic.
Italy.
Mm-hmm.
It really was. Mm-hmm. Let's think about eggs more.
Mm-hmm.
Add them to everything. All right. It's my birthday, so I'm going to go watch more Joan Crawford movies. But that's all for this time. Bye.
Bye.
Get out. Get your things out of here before I throw them into the street and you with them. Get out before I kill you.
What's that for?
I do that in all my pictures.